Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcome you to Six in the City. I just ran in from the ballpark. They're going to rename the ballpark. They're going to name the ballpark at some point, but the Jackson Rockabillies is the name of our ball team for the Prospect League next year. It's kind of a goat with, as an artist, you'd appreciate this, a goat with a guitar, a goat with a little bit of attitude, you know what I mean? So should be great. I think they'll do well selling merchandise because I've already had some Rockabilly fans that follow Blue Suede forever. They've sent me a note saying, hey, is this the name of the team? This is great.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Well, who we got on this show today?
Well, here we go. We're going to be talking with Jerry Woods. He's he is representing the city of Jackson Recreation and Parks Department because Rosenwald Revisit Days is coming up on June the 25th. We're going to hear about that. Melinda Reed is going to be with us with Lifeline Blood Services because they still are going through their 4th annual car giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
So she wants you to get down and give blood and you can enter to win. Wanda Scanlon is here with Friends of the Library, Fine Art and Antique. They're having their Fine Art and Antique sale that's coming up June the 25th. And then Anthony Kirk is here with us to talk about a relocation downtown. Hunter Cross is here. He's usually singing with us, and he actually is going to be singing with us today, but we're also going to interview him and talk to him about his album release that's coming up June the 25th. And then Lisa Garner is here she's the executive director of the Co, because they've got a summer workshop that's coming up for kids. So we'll be able to find out about that. So
we're going to do everything from coffee to guitars today.
That's it.
On this Six in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things,
but they're all pure love.
Jerry Woods has joined us. We got a special day coming up in Bemis this Saturday. There will be Mercer Community Days coming up Saturday as part of the bicentennial, and then in Bemis at the Rosenwald School. And Jerry Woods is actively involved with the preservation of all that, and a lot of people in that community. And it's a real special element of education and education history in the South. There was Rosenwald schools, Jerry, all over the South right at one time.
Absolutely, Steve. There were more than 5,000 Rosenwald schools across the South. And the one in Bemis is the oldest Rosenwald school that we are aware of that's standing in Tennessee.
Today. Jerry, for people who don't know, tell us what the Rosenwald School is.
Basically, the Rosenwald schools are named for philanthropist Julius Rosenwald, who had a very strong desire to advocate for the education of Negroes, African Americans, Blacks across the South. Julius Rosenwald was the CEO of Sears when Sears and Roebuck was the largest mail order catalog company probably in the world. And he made his fortune by working for Sears. And he just had a very strong desire to advance African-American education. He followed a suggestion by Booker T. Washington, who had built a couple of model schools in Alabama. And he he spoke with Mr. Rosenwald, who served on the board of trustees at Tuskegee, and convinced Mr. Rosenwald to give funds for the construction of those schools. And my personal interest came, not only that, but Cassandra, my personal interest came because I wrote my dissertation on the Rosenwald Fund when I got my doctorate from Ole Miss. So it just, everything just, just dovetailing and all the dots connected. And it's just a great program.
Oh, wow.
The school is going to be celebrated this Saturday, the 25th, from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the Rosenwald School, which is in Bemis. But there's going to be a play at 11 o'clock at the school. And Jerry, you wrote this.
I wrote the play. It's called Much Obliged, Mr. Rosenwald, which is a salute to Julius Rosenwald. And we're just so very pleased that Billy Warboys is playing Rosenwald.
Is that right? Okay.
A phenomenal, just doing a phenomenal job as Billy always does. And he's portraying Julius Rosenwald. And what this play pretty much is just, it's much obliged. And of course, much obliged is a Southern vernacular for saying thank you very much. So it's thank you very much, Mr. Rosenwald. And we're trying to, in about an hour and a half, we do the narrative to the history to the end, and where we show the actual dedication of a brand new Rosenwald school.
Oh, wow.
Jerry, the school was built in Bemis when?
This was built in 1916.
1916.
Which is the very beginning stages of the Rosenwald Fund. That it is one of the oldest and one of the oldest in the nation and the oldest in Tennessee.
Well, it's certainly a special part of history, education history in Tennessee and in Madison County, and then for the city of Bemis as well, community of Bemis, because Bemis was its own community in those days.
Absolutely.
Outside of Jackson, yeah. And
Steve, actually, we have several of the members of the Bemis Historical Society participating in the play.
Oh, so okay.
The play will be at 11 o'clock. The day runs 10 till 3. So what else will be happening, Jerry?
On the ground, I'm glad you asked that question. We are revisiting Rosenwald days. When a Rosenwald school was built, the people in the community had the responsibility of keeping the school up. And what they would do is do an annual day, which was called Rosenwald Day. They could do games, they could do cakewalks, whatever. Those meager funds that they raised were going into the treasury of going back, going into the school. Now, we will not be charging that. Individuals have given, but what we're going to do is try to have like a cakewalk, horseshoes, all the games back in the day, and the hot dogs and the concessions will be priced hopefully at the time they were in 1916.
Bringing back some old school, aren't you, Jerry?
So that's right, Cassandra. So you won't be paying $2 for a hot dog on Saturday. Just doing that. But we're going to have the opening ceremonies. But actually, Steve and Cassandra want to let you know that on Friday night, the Bicentennial Committee, and hopefully you all can come, we will have a premiere performance on Friday night at 7.
Okay.
For the
7 o'clock on Friday. Okay.
The
Billy Warboys portion of the show will be on 7 o'clock Friday night.
Would you say?
The Billy Warboys portion of the show will be on Friday night as well.
No, but yes, it's the whole show.
Whole show, okay.
Whole show.
Whole show.
Right.
It's just
well, Jerry, it's good to have you with us. Appreciate
it. It is good to have you, Jerry.
On this work and the production, and we look forward to this. The Rosenwald School Days this coming Saturday with the premiere Friday night at 7, and then Saturday 10 till 3.
Sounds
very
great.
Good to see you. We're going to be right back with more as we continue Six in the City.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Some days it's like that.
Welcome back to Six in the City, and just in the nick of time, here she
That's
appears
right.
on the screen. Melinda Reed is with us. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you guys doing in this crazy heat?
We're doing well. I tell you what, y'all concerned about the heat. Be careful of that utility usage. Best you can, conserve what you can.
That's right.
So we're telling people all the time, try to stay comfortable, but it's a stress on everybody right now, Melinda, as you know. Well, anyway, we're here to talk about blood donations, blood services with Lifeline Blood Services, and a big car giveaway, the 4th annual, in fact. So where do we need to start, Melinda?
Yes. Well, let's start with the car. It's our 4th annual car giveaway. Summer donations tend to kind of fall off of everyone's radar in the summertime due to, summer schedules, ball games, ball tournaments, vacations. So we just want to remind everybody that the need is still here and that the impact is local. And if you donate, at any of our centers, which we have 2, one here in Jackson and one in Dyersburg as well. You can donate at our 2 centers or at any of our mobile blood drives, and your name will be entered in to win this fabulous 2019 Ford EcoSport.
So you want to donate at the blood drives out on the road?
That's right. When you donate at a blood
have to be
drive,
blood
you
center.
have to be at least 18
Okay.
to entered into the contest. Anyone 17 or older can give blood. There's no upper age limit, but it is 17 on up. You must feel well and healthy, and there are some an online medical questionnaire that you can fill out by way of our website if you'd like to save some time by doing that the morning of the day you plan to donate. So I always like to share that option because it shaves a little bit of time off of that paperwork that you have to do when you give blood.
So I go to Lifeline Blood Serve without the E, right? LifelineBloodServe.org.
It does have an E, lifelinebloodserve.org.
Oh, it has the E. Okay, LifelineBloodServe.e with the E.
It doesn't.
Okay.
This thing is getting to me.
He's like, haha, just kidding.
Lifeline Blood Serve without the E.org. Okay. So I can.
That's
And
Well,
we
let
have
me-
to-
You've
the
been
only
doing
thing
this
we
just.
have to do,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that's right. No, I was going to say you're relatively new at this, and congratulations on getting it this point. But you're aware that some people have been reluctant to give blood. And what's the main reservation that people have?
Well, I think it's really carving out the time to do it.
Okay.
Just don't really know the local impact that you're doing, that you're making by this selfless act. We're still trying to rebound from the struggles that we had with donating blood during the pandemic. So we're still trying to get our numbers back up. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, we had a critical need for O positive and O negative since we had a patient go through 22 units overnight at Jackson General. And so that just really put it into, for me as a newbie here at Lifeline, it made me realize that it's the blood on the shelves that saves lives. And we've got to have a good inventory on the shelves ready to go, because even one patient with an emergency can deplete your supply. Thankfully, we really had a great response and were able to get our inventory back to a stable amount. We always like to hone in on our O positive and O negative donors because the need is so great. And those are the 2 that are the most popular blood types that are in demand. But yeah, I think that's the message that we're just trying to share this summer. The need is here and it's local. We service 17 hospitals and it's a local impact. So you could be saving the lives of a family member, a neighbor, a church friend. It's within arm's reach.
Okay. The car giveaway will continue through the 5th of September, but the need is here right now. And so are the list of the mobile blood drives and all, are they posted at Lifeline Blood Serve?
Yeah, I'm glad
Okay.
you brought that up. It is on our website, lifelinebloodserve.org. We do have a mobile blood drive calendar. We do have a really active social media presence with Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can see some really great images of the 2019 Ford EcoSport that we're giving away by a generous sponsorship from Joe Mahan Ford in Paris. This is their fourth annual car giveaway partnership with us. So we are so thankful to the Joe Mahan's team there in Paris. It has, I think, maybe 18,000 miles on it.
Okay, terrific.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful. It's
Like new.
right.
It's really, Melinda, it's really good to see you. We appreciate
You
this. We'll
too.
keep that in front of everybody all summer long.
That's
And
right.
we
That's
encourage
right.
people to be blood donors today. So good to see you.
Good
We're
to
going
have
down
you,
to the
Brenda.
New Southern Hotel. I believe we're going to the New Southern.
It looks like the New Southern.
That's our main stage today. And
That's
it's
right.
Hunter Cross.
Good deal. Thank you.
The SOAR Award, System Operational Achievement Recognition, presented by the American Public Gas Association, recognizes forward-thinking natural gas utilities that continually improve operation capabilities, adapt to challenges, and the changing demands of safe, reliable natural gas distribution. In 2019, the APGA Gold SOAR Award was presented to the Natural Gas Division of JEA. System integrity, forward-thinking innovation, all a real part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers. That they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
No, you're good, Wanda.
Okay.
Welcome back to Six. Welcome back to Six in the City.
You never know what's going to happen.
Never,
at the
never
commercial
always
break.
have to get accused in both ears at the same time. So here we
Lots
go.
of things
We're
happen.
back.
on
Wanda
the
Scanlon is with us with the Friends of the Library. In fact, she is
Right.
at the library. And-
That's right.
Because she is surrounded by art, because we have got an Art from the Attic art sale that's going on this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be the Jackson-Madison County Public Library downtown.
Downtown,
main
main
location.
library.
So are you kidding? This Art from the Attic, is this really what it is, Wanda?
It is really art from the attic.
Okay.
We had a couple of substantial donations that people have given us, and it was all stored downstairs in the library. Some of it actually belonged to the library. You used to be able to check out paintings and take them to your, but they're not really they haven't done that in several years. So the basement, not the attic, was actually full of them, plus this donated art. And we decided just to have a big sale and help them clean out the basement, and also raise money for the Friends of the Library. All the proceeds directly to the Friends.
And what kind of art are we going to see in the sale, Wanda?
Well, I don't know if you can see. It's all kinds of things, like oil paintings.
Oh, wow.
Cool prints.
Oh, we're losing
oil. Can you see them?
Yeah, we can see. We're
having a trouble
hearing you.
Yeah, having a problem hearing you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have all kinds of artists, prints, oil paintings that have been hand done.
Oh, wow.
And then we have art books. I have right beside me a complete collection of the plates from the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay, which is a really valuable book collection. We've also got a lot of antique books and antique book sets. People still, of course, we still operate 2 book sales, continuing book sales, one at Maine, one at North. So we still get into, and when we have like really old things or really nice things, we kind of hoard them up and sell them at once.
Okay.
So you're interested in some of these pretty old books for your shelves or some coffee table books, come on down.
Okay, so you got all of that. Okay. Now it's from 10 until 4 at the Jackson-Madison County Public Library.
Yes.
And it's this coming Saturday, the 25th. Where will all this art? Where is it displayed? Where will we actually see this?
It's going to be in the program room.
Oh, in the program room. Okay.
Big book sale. Yes, we're going to try to display it as best we can. The art will be very modestly priced. These were all donations. So if you want to get an antique frame or a hand-done oil painting, be very modest. It'll be modestly priced. We also will entertain offers, and we always accept donations. So.
Well, tell us about Friends of the Library.
Yeah.
Friends of the Library is what?
It's an organization and that is open to anyone. The dues are only $10 a year. You get a great newsletter 4 times a year. And what we try to do is help promote the library, especially with their programming. Most people know us for the children's reading program, which actually is not just a children's program. There's adult and young adult covered. That's operated by the library during the summer when school is out, and you win prizes and you're incentivized to read books all through the summer. We also bring local and national authors here for different events. And we partner sometimes with the Grinnell Society. They just brought an author in about 2 or 3 months ago. Of course, I can't remember his name, but he wrote the book, How Fire Runs, and we all got to hear him, and he was fabulous. It's a good book and a good author. So it's for programming and also just extra things that the library needs. If they feel like they can come to the Friends and get some funds for things that aren't funded through the state or local government, try to help them out.
Well, I know the readers, those new readers at the in the Tennessee Room and everything else came from the Friends of the Library. So there are many wonderful things that they do. Yeah, with that.
Yeah,
Well, the art sale is art, vintage frames, art, books, the decorated fancy books you put on yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and everything must go by 4 o'clock. A really good deal. I don't want to be coding any of this anywhere.
Okay, so but if
Wanda
you get there
just
at 3
wants you to
o'clock, the
back your
prices are gonna
car
start
up.
sliding, right? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Wanda just wants you to back your car up and open the back end of it, and she'll put it in there for a donation.
Wanda, we appreciate it so much. It's so very good to see you. We appreciate the art
Yes,
sale, all
thanks,
the Friends of the
Wanda.
Library. We're going
Thanks
back to the main stage, which today is the New Southern. We welcome once again Hunter Cross.
Life's just no fun as you start out in the sun. You live around there and you're faster. Cook man, I'm done. Live by chance, feel your time. Slipping away. I know when to feel. So stop all your searching. Never find you die. Swear on my green, you won't sleep tonight. By your side, she seals it, bounce in your face. It's very down low. Broken bones are hard to replace. One will save you when you're lost in the labyrinth again. Now we'll stay to all that you love. So just live your beautiful life. Swear on my queen, you won't sleep tonight. Promise to make it all seem right. Just go real to the night, yeah.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're going right now to the locals. We're going to talk to Anthony Kirk and the Turntable Coffee Counter and all that stuff. And he's about to move. And so we're going to be talking later on about how to do business at the locals. We'll be finding out about that from Lisa Garner. But Anthony, good to have you with us.
Hey, it's good to be with you guys again. It's been a little over a year.
Yeah, it's been a little over a year, and so things have gone well, I understand, at the coffee shop.
Yeah, they've been really great. We've got to learn a lot while being here and getting ready for a big move.
Okay. So you're moving how soon and where?
So the goal is to move next month, hopefully by mid-July, and we'll be at 300 East Main, which is the corner of Church Street in Maine, right across from Community Cafe, near Doe's, near the Ned.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah. The old Nolan's department store building.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. You go back a ways. Yes. Sure is.
Gonna
Okay.
be right in the middle of downtown now.
The building's been empty a long time. I'm glad somebody's going in there. Delighted that it's you. We do the Christmas parade from right down there, and so
yeah,
we'll see you come. Well, in fact, we'll be down there, I guess, soon for the bicentennial parade.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be packed and ready to
go. Okay. What has been the key to the success of your counter there?
Yeah, so I mean, one, we are the only independent coffee shop in downtown, so that's definitely a key to the success of us serving downtown and midtown. Also, just us really caring about the community and being involved. That's what we want to be about. We want to build community, provide space for people to be and just hang out. And that's really a big reason why we're moving is one, our time is up at the local, but also because we want a cafe space for people to come and gather. Because right now we have 6 seats and we are going to have 20. And so it's a lot more space.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to expand the menu for the shop or?
Yeah, so the menu will look pretty similar. We'll still have the seasonal rotation menu with lattes and things like that. We will expand our food menu a little bit. We've got some exciting news on that, hopefully within the next week. So
you can't give away the farm now. I can't tell everybody just yet.
No, not yet. No.
Because I know Steve was just about to ask you what it was going to be. He likes to try to pry that information out of everybody. But
yeah, we like to keep a little suspense for a surprise.
That's right.
So.
That's exactly right.
So moving mid-July to 300 East Main Street. And
yeah,
it's a wonderful building. Got the rounded front, the classic style windows and all. And so I'm glad to see somebody going in there. It's really
good. So we'll be in there along with us. Light Trap Books, which is our neighbor.
Okay.
She'll be located within the building with us.
All right.
And we've also invited Green Hawk Records, Mark Carlton. He actually has a booth. He did have a booth at Carriage House Antiques, and he's moving that into our location. So
he'll be selling vinyl there. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have vinyl, books, coffee. It's going to be a really great atmosphere. So.
What hours will you be open? Do you plan to be open?
So we'll keep similar hours that we have now. We'll be open at 7 in the morning. We'll probably close 5 or 6 in the evening during the weekdays, and Saturdays we're still trying to figure that out. So
okay, all right. So this has been a good location for you.
Yeah, it's been good. It's allowed us, kind of like I mentioned, just for us to figure business out, and really, the local has served us well as being a space for a startup and low overhead and things like that. So.
The local is designed to be a business incubator center. So how long do you have there when you open a shop?
Yeah, so you sign a 1-year lease, and then you have an option to sign the 2nd year. And then at that time, hopefully it's ready to move on
to
do something
larger. Bigger. Who else is at the local? Is anyone else still there?
Yeah, so Lauren Smothers with Light Trap Books is here. And then Elvia Trejo with El Trey is also at the local with us.
Okay. What do they do?
Now does she do clothing and stuff?
Yeah, El Trey does. So I'm not sure if she's announced her next project yet, but she's got something in the works that she's going to talk about.
Okay. Better not tell that secret.
No, not my secret to tell. And then Light Trap, like I said, will be moving with us. So.
Right.
Okay. Good. How did you get started in this?
Yeah, so I've been a barista for almost 13 years. I worked at Green Frog when it was downtown of high school. Okay. And then I worked at Starbucks for 6 years where I managed 5 of those 6. And then in 2020, I left there and opened Turntable. So
just decided it was time for you to go on your own, right?
Yeah, it was time to do it differently than what Jackson has seen before. And I was really excited to introduce, different coffee, just a unique menu to Jackson.
Okay.
And really just kind of honor Jackson's, tradition, history with music and trains and things like that. So
for those people who haven't been to see you yet, what does your coffee shop offer that's different from some of these other coffee shops?
Yeah, so I mean, we do have like your basic vanilla and caramel latte. We've got drip coffee, but we do rotate the core of our seasonal menu. So like, for example, spring was very floral. We had lavender, we had rose, we have agave and mint. Summer, we'll introduce a jalapeno mocha. We'll introduce a honeysuckle and a blackberry latte. Fall, we'll introduce like sweet potato. We'll introduce like a campfire latte. So that's really special how we rotate our menu like that. Also, the core of our menu is regionally sourced. So like our beans are out of Memphis for our coffee. Our syrups are also out of Memphis. Our tea is out of Nashville. And so we take a lot of pride in that. So
okay.
Oh, wow.
It is an amazing change of the world in my lifetime to go from, when you got a cup of coffee for a dime, but it was coffee. That's all it was.
Just straight black coffee.
Yeah. A quarter would get you a coffee and 2 donuts, pay the tax and get you a little bit of change back. Back in the day.
Not anymore.
Well, it's an amazing world. Well, congratulations on the
Yes,
success
congratulations
of this,
on your move.
Look forward to the move.
Yeah,
300
thank
East Main is where he's headed mid-July.
Yeah, mid-July. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram. You can also go to our website at turntablecoffeecounter.com. And we have a newsletter, sign up there, and we'll keep you guys updated. So
awesome.
Continued best. We're going to be right back with more Six in the City.
Thanks, Ann.
They say home is where you hang your hat. Yeah, I say there ain't a darn thing wrong with that. I got a city living in my home. Tennessee's the home.
Join us to celebrate Jackson and Madison County's 200th year anniversary. To view bicentennial events, visit jacksonmadison200.com.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
I've already sold a lot of tickets.
Well, he is our musical guest this day, and now he is a special feature. You have to bring him over from the stage to the couch.
That's right.
The Tonight Show, and send him in here with us. Hunter Cross coming to us from the New Southern. He's got a new album coming out. It will be released this coming Saturday night, the 25th at 7:15 there at the New Southern. There'll be a pre-concert with Coda, and then Hunter Cross will take the stage. And there's also a preview VIP event coming up at Baker Brothers that'll start at 5:30 that Saturday night, right, Hunter?
That's correct.
You get a meal and get a signed album and then special access to the show.
And you're also going to hear songs like we're going to play an acoustic set of songs we're not playing that night, which is kind of fun.
Okay.
Oh, wow. And tickets for that.
Awesome, by the way.
Yeah. And tickets for that VIP is how much?
It's $50 for VIP tickets, and they're on sale now.
Okay. And regular tickets are how much?
Advanced tickets are $6, and it's $12 at the door.
Okay.
All right. That's for Saturday night. So Turn It Loose. It's an album. It's a vinyl release, and it's called, what is it? Existential Origami.
Existential Origami. That's correct.
I can't wait to see the album cover. That's
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about this album project.
It's been 2 years in the making. I had a lot of time during lockdown to flesh out some old songs, some new songs, and I sincerely think it's my best work. I got the privilege of recording with Dylan Aldrich in Nashville, Tennessee at Skinny Elephant. He's a fabulous mixing engineer. I had it mastered by Ray Kennedy. He's a Grammy award-winning audio engineer. And it sounds slick, but also worn in, if that makes sense. It's a beautiful hybrid of old and new. It contrasts very well.
Okay. All of it original material.
That's correct.
Okay. That you had been working on then for the last couple of years, or then some of
Yeah. I had a lot of old ideas. You know, I think one of the key factors about lockdown is everybody sort of had these side projects that they didn't ever have time to get to. Well, at that point, we had all the time in the world to sort of tweak things, old old journal entries or ideas of songs that I had done years ago. I had time to actually flesh out. So it's a really sentimental project for myself, and I've gotten good response from the songs that I've played. So,
Well, Hunter, where do you get your inspiration for your music?
oh my gosh, that's a tough question. I guess I'm a storyteller. I write about experiences that I've had or dream about having. So I'm a dreamer and a storyteller. So
Life in general.
yeah, definitely.
All right. So what about the title, The Existential Origami?
Yeah, I might be an existentialist at heart. I don't know. This is simultaneously a very introverted, introspective record and a very hard-hitting one at that. So I'm not ever really good at telling people what my songs are. I want them to certainly think for themselves and figure out what it means to them, because I'm afraid that if I tell you what it is, it would take away whatever meaning you derive from it. You're probably going to come up with something way better than what I could. So
Okay. Put it out there. All right, what kind of instrumentation are we going to hear on this album?
Well, I play lead and rhythm guitar on this. I had Josh Weaver play drums. He's a Jacksonian. Danny Mitchell, which is the music coordinator for Miranda Lambert, played keys on this.
Okay.
And he's a fabulous musician. Cameron Briley also played bass on this and sang backup. So sonically, it is a fantastic record.
And we're releasing it in vinyl.
Yes, we did. We had the pleasure of pressing this to vinyl. I know a guy, so I got bumped up. There's been a supply chain issue with vinyl pressings, but we got in early, so I was blessed to actually get the records before a lot of people got a chance to get there. So
wow.
Very grateful for that.
Well, this is exciting. We're excited to hear the new album.
Well, the New Southern is going to be the place to be at 7:15 Saturday evening. And Coda will kick off this
That's
show,
right.
and then Hunter Cross will take the stage. And for this album release, you can also get a VIP ticket, be at Baker Brothers at 5:30. You're guaranteed a signed album, a meal, and then a special entry into the concert itself. And so it's
Special music.
Just go to Eventbrite, Hunter Cross release, right?
That's right.
Okay. Well, Hunter, it's always good to have you with us. We appreciate it. Congratulations, continued best. And we're gonna back away and let you take over the main stage here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hunter Cross.
All right. I'm going to switch to the good mic.
Okay.
She don't ever forgive. She don't ever forget. It's fighting no time. It's moving useless, my friend. It's just the same old waiting around. See it coming from miles. It's just the same old faces that hate. You're not till I'm past line. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Baby, nothing for me. Take a moment for you. Let's break it down. Alright. Instead of falling in love, I should have stayed at home, yeah. Well, love ain't enough, so I pick up the pieces and I start over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heartaches is rough, Oh God, it's never enough. Yeah. Oh God, it's never enough. Oh. Never enough. She'll never forgive. She don't ever forget. So loving you is gonna do me in. It's gonna do me in. But it's never enough. No, no, no. Oh, but it's never enough.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Know the source. Heating and air conditioning costs are 55% of the average home utility bill. Next, 21% of the bill, heating hot water. 12% major appliances from the kitchen to the laundry. 8% of your cost is lighting, and 4% your electronics, from computers to television. When you move your lifestyle to lower your utility bill, know the ratios and make the changes that save you the most at JEA today.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We'll have more from Hunter Cross coming up later in the show. Right now, we're talking to Lisa Garner with a Co. And of course, we got workshops coming at the Co. We're also trying to get people. There are going to be some vacancies at the locals. I understand now. We were talking to Anthony just a few minutes ago.
That's right.
And about his move coming up in mid-July, which is exciting for him, which is doing exactly what the locals are supposed to do. How do people get into the locals, Lisa?
Yeah, so we set up a little splash page. It's the localjacksontn.com. So they can get all the details there. There's like some frequently asked questions. So if they're curious about how long is the lease and how much space is it and all those kinds of things, their questions hopefully will be answered on that page. And they can also apply there. So we're taking applications through July 15th, and then we'll have a team that will be kind of evaluating everything that we've gotten. We've already gotten some good ones in, so I'm already super excited. But we would love to see some other people. As you guys know, the local is such an amazing opportunity to test out your concept for retail. So they can go to the localjacksontn.com and, like I said, apply and look at any frequently asked questions.
How many places are open, Lisa?
There will be 3 openings. So all 3 of the ones
for this fall. Okay. It's a great business incubator opportunity. It's been there how long now, Lisa?
So it's been about 5 years.
5 years. Wow.
And
Okay.
7 businesses have gone through it. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, that's one thing that we want to talk to Lisa about, and you apply to that through the Co. and all, but you've got a ton of workshops coming up over there.
He's going to be busy.
We've got a lot of stuff going on. So we always do a summer workshop series at the Coast. So we have 8 workshops. And these are mostly geared for business owners, but we do have a couple of them that are kind of more of like a tech focus. So we've got like Intro to React.js, which is a computer language. That's the most expensive workshop. Most of them are around $40 to $60.
Okay.
And a lot of them are kind of like social media marketing, or how to use Canva, how to make the most use of your time, just different things, different topics that could be helpful for business owners. So, and people can get to those from attheco.com/workshops.
Attheco.com/workshops. Okay.
Yep.
How do you describe the code to people that don't know?
Yeah, I mean, so the Co, we're a regional innovation hub, is kind of what I say, because there's honestly so many different things going on at the Co. So I know a lot of people kind of think of the Co as just our physical space, like our co-working space that we have here, which we do. That's an awesome resource for people. So they can work, if they normally work from home or you work remote and you actually kind of want to get out of your house, you can come work out of the Co. We also have a maker space. So that's a great spot for tinkering. We've got laser cutters and etchers, CNC routers, so you can make really cool stuff, whether it's actually prototyping or just making products to sell. And then we have programs like Our Jackson Home, which is, you know, kind of working and telling stories about people in the community. We have the Soul Collective, which is an incubator for Black-owned businesses that's down at the depot downtown. We've got a Dev Catalyst coding program, which is in the high schools. So we're doing a lot at the Co.
Just not at the Co.
yeah, kind of all over. But
well, how do people get involved with the Co? Like whether
Yeah.
they want to come to the makerspace or a workshop, or you know, have space
Yeah.
there?
Our website really does have a ton of info. We also send out a a weekly newsletter every Monday. So if you go to attheco.com, you can sign up for a newsletter, and that's really the best way to know everything that's happening. You don't have to be a member to attend a lot of the free events that we offer and things like that. So you have to only be a member of the Co to utilize the co-working space and the maker space. But
Okay.
other things you don't have to. So we have a lot of free resources as well.
So pretty much anybody can come to these summer workshops.
Oh yeah, anyone can, for sure.
A membership at the Co runs how much?
It's $75 per month, and that is for every day we're open, which is 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. So
Looking back on it, Lisa, I mean, it was a concept, and it was a new concept, really, to take the entrepreneurial money in West Tennessee and develop this Co approach out there. Has it been successful? I take it has been.
yeah, I think it definitely has. I mean, you know, we kind of are spreading through a lot of different areas now. As I mentioned, all those programs that we're kind of working with the community on. So it's definitely been successful. I definitely think, you know, even this many years in, we still have so many people that are kind of saying, but what is the Co, and like, how could I connect there? You know,
Okay.
so I think it's constantly, it's like, it's not something that, you know, gets old just talking about it and explaining what it is. Cause I do think that for a lot of people, there is kind of that element of like,
Yeah.
well, what would I do? You know, how could it benefit me? So
Yeah.
Well, it's been real refreshing. It's a different approach than the previous Entrepreneur Development Center was. And so it's been a real refreshing presence here. Congratulations on the continued success. Go to attheco.com and you can get information on the workshops, becoming a member, and everything else. Lisa, always good to see you.
Yes, thanks so much,
You also
Lisa.
can apply to be in the locals.
That's right.
Come July, going into August. All right.
If
We'll be
you're
right
a small
back with
business
more
owner.
Six in the
Six
City.
in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they would buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Give blood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
Welcome back to Six in the City. I'm gonna get my plug in because Fuller's about to talk about something that's just, well, anyway, she'll have to explain it. But we opened the show with it. The Prospect League team that will begin play next year in Jackson, 2023 baseball season, is the Jackson Rockabillies. That was named, so it's a goat with a rockabilly guitar. Pretty good looking logo. I think they'll sell some merchandise, but that was kind of fun. Century Farm Winery had their 15th anniversary this past Saturday. Congratulations to them. They're going to build a whole new area out there as far as the tasting room and everything else. So they got some real great expansion plans. So it's really exciting to see, since we've been talking about business success today. But they're doing something coming up, and Fuller has already signed up for.
That's right. That's right. It's goat yoga at Century Farm Winery. Okay. That's right. They're expanding, doing different things out there. I'm going to check it out.
So what is goat yoga? Goat yoga.
Last week, the Roadrunner group went out there and had a cookout, and we ran the vineyard.
Okay.
So we ran
rockabilly. That's also kind of a goat,
Yeah.
Right.
So we've run out there. Now it's time to do yoga out there. So it should be.
So when you're doing yoga, and there are goats there or something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, and they're just roaming freely around. So
they rub up against you or butt you?
Or they may jump on you, they may climb on you. Who knows? They may.
Is that supposed to be fun?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. When are you going to do this?
It's in July. I think it's July the 12th. Yeah.
Okay, so you still have an opportunity to sign up for goat yoga.
Yes, you do. And I think we're actually going to talk to the gentleman from Century Farm Winery next week on Six in the City.
Okay. So he's going to be here, and then Dennis Bastion is going to be here. He's the owner of the Prospect League team here in Jackson. So
that's right.
So we'll have rockabillies and goats all over the show.
We will. That's right.
We want to thank everybody for being with us, all of our great guests, and the many things that are going on in this community. So keep those in mind. Our city council approved a budget today of $83 million. County commission did first reading on their budget. That's going to be repeated. The Mississippi Volunteer Pageant is being repeated as well. And we're going to close out by going back to the main stage, and this is Hunter Cross.
Tired, gray, all the flowers in your hair tied. Sound from the air, still running from the time before she sang. Confirmation of the dreams, a dream of the rivers that run dry. Shut out the world to set you free, and just when you're in 5, 2, 3, 4. All I know is sweet surrender. All I know is let it go. I'm your lover, I'm your pretender. Your morning star home. You're tired, I'm out, still running on the ones you believe in. Lord, I never had no. What your colors were on the inside. Running on your free tips, now you're giving up your ghost. See the stars that ripped you in, but you ain't no good for the host. All I know is sweet surrender. All I know is let it go. I'm your lover, I'm your pretender. I'm your morning star of hope. All I know, sweet surrender. answer.